So I definitely want to start at the top of the hour off by acknowledging him. Um, gonna miss him. Have a lot of respect for him. Miss his voice already. So I definitely want to speak on that and all that's going on. Tomorrow is his service. Tomorrow is also my birthday. I don't know if I told you last week because I'm feeling some type of way about Mr. May stealing my thunder because I had a sprinter rented and was going to do some wine tasting in a spa and oh Lord, every time. So but I'm canceling all that because somebody that I have a lot of respect for is being laid to rest. I'll be double nickels tomorrow. But I also shared with you Mr. Mays was born on my mother's birthday. So I don't know if God is trying to tell me something. He was born on my mom's birthday and he's being laid to rest on my birthday. But I'll definitely be thinking about him probably every birthday now from now on. So anyway, we want to start off by acknowledging him. Tomorrow his service will be at the House of Prayer. I think that starts at 11 o'clock and that's on Carpenter Road in the First Ward. So that's what's going to be going on this weekend. So I have to plan my little soiree another time. I'm going to put myself on the back burner. Look like you
Soiree.
laughing. Yeah, my doctor.
Soiree
I was
like
gonna have to say,
chalet.
man, soiree. I was finna throw a sheen dig. I was gonna let my hair down in a good girl kind of way though. But I was gonna consume some wine. I could tell you that. I was gonna soak up some wine. All right. Like them, have y'all seen them little new dry sponges? They be real little, and when they get wet, they swell up. I was
Mm-mm.
gonna be soaking up wine like that. I didn't even know wine drinker, but I said the next leg of my life, the next portion of my life, I'm gonna live. I've dedicated 28 years on my job, and then I've done some public service, as you know, and I'm always taking some classes, because I'm single, so and I'm a single black woman out here, so I got to stay prepared to feed myself. So I'm always taking some classes. What?
Mm.
She's a single black woman. Let me tell you something, girl.
Yeah,
I
say it.
usually don't get in on your show.
Get on in. You more than
No,
welcome.
no, I don't.
Get in.
810 is not a platform where you can be solicited for a date.
Solicited for a man.
This ain't 1-800 singles.
Go to the website for the requirements. They'll be listed. Look, go to the website for the requirements.
I'm just messing with this.
You good? No, I ain't tripping off that. Because I thought about doing a little, and I talked to the 1420 side about doing a little dating situation at one point. I might revisit that. So many ideas in so little time. So, but anyway, yeah. So I got to stay prepared though to feed myself in case I don't get them right applicants. Because you pick the wrong thing and you look up and next thing you know, you taking care of somebody. They done moved in your house with their 3 kids. He picking you up late from work with your car. No. Absolutely not.
Don't dog us out like that.
You started this mess.
We gotta drop y'all after
Hey,
work.
y'all.
Somebody gotta go to work.
Hey, Miss Victoria from Florida. Somebody got to go to work. Well, that's why I'm by myself. Because if I got to be the one to go to work, I might as well make these bills light. You ain't gonna be shooting this executive.
Oh, you gotta work with him.
No.
And then you see how MLK was out this Coretta didn't ride him like this.
Is my man gonna be out there a freedom fighter? That's something different. Or is he gonna be at the house on the PlayStation while I'm at work? Because these dudes is.
That's where most of their work at. He can think when he playing that Xbox.
When he got a thumb job. No thank you. No thank you.
He's playing in his strategy for this for the fight that's coming ahead.
No, absolutely not. He better plan to get a job. Or only way he could be, and I might as well say this since you just started this. You just started some mess, but that's all right. Because I ain't never scared. The only way my man could not work is if he's retired. And you still need a side hustle because you're on fixed income. Yeah, because do you know how much it costs to put a roof on a house? So if we get a leak in our roof and you on fixed income, how much money you got saved in the bank?
Check this out.
Life is real. Check this out.
My foot. To go move with him.
I am gonna have to move with him because he ain't getting up in my house. Is you out your mind?
Say his roof all
see, this is the problem, right?
Say his roof is together. He's not asking you to put in on his roof.
I'm moving in his house.
Yeah, say his roof all that together.
And Then baby, get your roof fixed, and I'm gonna pay the utility bills till you get
that.
that.
Already be fixed.
Okay.
Got a brand
I work, Mickey. You missing the point.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe you can go to his house. Because it seems like y'all.
So if my roof leak and let it leak and go to his house.
Go to his house.
I don't think so, Mickey.
So
let my roof
anyway.
Right, let my roof fall in and then he throw me out. Because that's how y'all do. He'll get brand new then when I need to live with him. That's how that's just why.
You see even a billionaire can keep a woman happy.
Yes, he can.
You can give her everything, she's still gonna complain.
You told me to leave my house when my roof leaking and move in with him.
He can say,
and he a billionaire.
You know us, man. You got some simps and put your name right on this house.
Got to. My name got to be on the house. That's simping.
Yep.
That's being we gonna have to have the male female talk. Yeah, that ain't simping. That's being a man.
You ain't gonna put his name on your house.
So that's because I ain't the provider. The man is.
Right now.
That's why I'm single now.
The world, you're right.
That's why I'm all right with. I'm choosing this because you can't. Look,
we're not doing it that you don't need 14, 20. Please don't let her do no.
Don't let me do because I'm gonna go hard because you ain't driving my car. You can't buy. No, you ain't driving my car.
That's been going on for decades.
That's the problem. That's why they always when your car break down, he leave you. Then he go get somebody in the car running. Yeah, that's how y'all do. No loyalty. No loyalty. I don't deal with them kind of dudes. That's why I'm single. I got to teach them everything.
Hold on, wait a minute now, Carol. Now you acting like men is just bad.
I ain't say that. God bless the child that's got her own. Boom. Boom. And my own ain't your own. And no, I don't need you if we got to share mine. We can share some of my stuff. But you got to bring something to the table. Like if I'm...
Why do y'all act like man don't bring nothing to the table? Usually they be bringing it. It's always coming. Ain't no man. Y'all give us hard problems off the dribble. Now you done woke me up.
Get on up there. This whole show finna take a left.
Y'all, we got it. Y'all make us spend money off the dribble.
Off what?
Off the dribble.
What you mean? What's the dribble? So?
And you're still not happy.
I could cook. I'll cook for you. You take me. If you could cook, I'll come over your house and let you cook for me. So I got to be after I work my job. I got to be at work at 4 and 5 in the morning. Y'all know y'all done heard me say that at the latest 6.
Don't get mad at him.
Then I got to work all day, get off work, and then stand over the stove.
Yeah, that's what Granny used to do back in the day.
Do I look like Granny? Yeah. Granny didn't work. Granddaddy worked and brought that check to the house. See, y'all always want to talk about Granny, but y'all ain't nothing like Granddaddy. Because grandmama had 5, 6 kids, ain't never worked a job and used to run all the money. So if he gonna go to work and give me his whole check and your check and the check paid the bills, the house note, the car note, bought Granny some clothes, all the kids. I don't know how Granny and Granddaddy made like that. Okay.
Granddaddy had about there 2 other families across town.
My granddaddy didn't. My grandmama didn't.
I know a lot of the granddaddies, especially if he had a Cadillac.
I don't know. My granddaddy was the number man. He might.
He had a Cadillac. He had some extra cheese.
No, but my one granddaddy had 10 kids and lived in the country. It was a long way to the next. He ain't had another one.
Definitely them good
he ain't
boys.
had another one.
Them good boys from the South. When they got up here, they didn't know how to act.
My granddaddy didn't get up here.
They had kids all over.
My granddaddy didn't get up here. He stayed right down there with my grandma to the day he laid it down.
These little fast women up here, they didn't know how to act.
My granddaddy had 5 daughters and a whole host of. We would have told somebody up. You ain't finna wreck my grandmama and granddaddy home.
Stuff happens.
No, ain't no stuff like that.
Women understand.
If somebody trying to take your granddaddy from your grandmama, let Miss Earlene know. No, Miss Earlene. No, we sorry you lost Mr. George. But this my grandmama man. Y'all ignorant. My 2 cents. I'm not with the 1950s marriage model entering into a parental relationship with a man and relying on him to feed, clothe, and house you like his daughter is dangerous. Yep. I agree with that.
Listen, man.
I agree with that, Jessica.
I would never.
You enjoy that. What, Michael, somebody asking you about a book by Michelle Alexander, The New Jim Crow. Carol needs some classes in Islam. Ooh, he said I need some classes.
That's the book I took the picture
No,
of.
I don't, because I ain't walking behind you. You ain't gonna be telling me when I can speak. No, I would never make it. And I'm not gonna disrespect nobody in Islam because I feel like whatever religion you believe in and you dedicate yourself to, walk that walk. Or don't be signing up for it.
I think a lot of people
don't be signing up for it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get that.
Islam wrong. Because I don't know nothing about it, but I tell you what, all that getting in the back of the car, like I seen this lady at Sam's Club and the man sitting in the car and she putting the groceries in the back of the trunk. And I asked her, I'm like, ma'am, do you need some help? Because I'm ready to knock on the window like, sir, if you don't get your fat tail out here and help this nice little bitty lady too. And he's sitting his big butt up in the car in the heat. It was cold that day too. Man, I wouldn't, you're right. I'd be stoned if I was in some places. That's why I'm single too. Because first of all, and don't get me wrong, I could be submissive. I don't have a problem with being submissive. But how I'm taking care of you, but you want me to submit to you. If I'm providing like the man, now you put me in a position to be a female. Now I'm an alpha. I guess that's that alpha male stuff. So now I want to, my food got to be done. My bath water got to be ran. Get the blow dryer, get the hair dryer and warm. My slippers, my house better be clean. See, now I'm finna reverse it on you. Bottom line, in my house, everybody got to go to work. Okay, that's all to it. Okay, we can get to the real show. Let me see what Jessica say. This is a problem I have with Ricky Smiley sometimes. He regards women who provide for themselves and who don't let men run over them as alpha females. That's right. That's right. They can label it however they want, Jessica. They can't make me feel bad about taking care of me. Okay, because this thing, when I'm ready for a steak, I'm having steak. If I'm gonna eat peanut butter and jelly, I'm eating peanut butter and jelly. I know everything on me. I ain't calling nobody begging them to pay my bills. Y'all hear me talking. I get up and go to work every day, even when I don't want to. Okay. So guess what? Don't call me trying to tell me how to run my household and you can't put nothing on none of these bills. That's just how that's gonna go. Anyway, Michael Clack.
Go ahead, Clack, help us. She dogged the man out.
I ain't said nothing. I'm over here playing this game on my phone, man. Look at
it. That's right. He better help, but he ain't gonna be my man.
Try to help.
No, he ain't trying to get Michael Clack. No, he better have. Let me tell you something. You not now. If he my man and he got a job and he doing what he's supposed to do when his car break down, then I might can work something out with him. But far as you just gonna ride the wheels off my whip and riding it, and y'all wish you would ride abroad around in my car, because I'll report my car stolen. You and her get out. That's why I ain't got no man, because these men play a lot of games, and some of us just not emotionally stable enough for the riff-raff romance and relationships.
As we can see.
Man, I don't play that and have bras up. I'm at work and you entertaining at my house. I'm finna go to jail. I'm finna go from being a Christian to a convict, okay? I'm going from a Christian to a flat out, I guess it's kind of Christians it's probably Christians in jail though. Because I'm finna beat the brakes up off somebody. And guess what?
Is you still on the radio?
Ooh, I done forgot I'm on the radio. I see Mickey. You done started this bull crap. Man, we got one more. I'm sorry, 1420.
It gonna get on 1420.
Pushed me over the edge. Got me talking about whooping my man and everything on the gospel channel. That lets you know. See, that is like, that's why I'm not gonna fool with it. You see how
I got you, Anthony.
In the name of Jesus, y'all see how he pushed me over the edge. Well, anyway, I see
y'all done got
women stay strong. Ain't nothing wrong with support your man and being there.
Oh, you can't get her.
Stand up, women.
First ward, y'all see what y'all dealing with.
If you ain't a strong woman, you can't be there for your strong man.
Oh my God.
First ward, she done told y'all she ain't finna walk behind nobody. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing.
We'll see. We'll finish this next week, 1420. God is good. Love somebody, love yourself, and stand up for what's right. Peace.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
He just,
Carol
just
yeah. Back on y'all. Now, y'all done probably made me lose some votes. Some men done probably decided they ain't voting for me.
I told
you messed me up that quick. Now, he wakes up for any other time he back there asleep, y'all. He wake up for one show and derails the whole thing with this nonsense.
I know what you mean. No.
Is it
we're gonna stop
status anxiety they think used to have?
My name Tone, and I'm over here on the phone.
Making all of the decisions. Yeah, Miss Jessica with me too. Good.
I'm doing it now.
That's why there are a lot of single women in America. Now you got them dragging me. I need y'all support. Please
my name Clack, and I ain't said Jack.
Make y'all lose love and support for me. I need your votes. I'm running for that first ward seat.
Oh, now you want their vote?
Yeah, I want their vote.
now you want their vote, huh?
Because I'm here. Nope. But
you want that vote.
Fight for your water bill and your veteran benefits if I'm scared and weak. I can't get you nowhere if I'm scared.
Don't switch up now.
Because all they're going to do is send the man out to the front office. Ma'am, you're not getting anything and get out of here. And get up. Then what y'all going to do? Then what?
Look, you got enough time. Come November, just think you're like, you don't want to be selected. You want to get out there and earn it the right way.
That's right. That's
you know
right.
You
Absolutely.
want to do it the right way.
Absolutely.
That's when you know. Because like I was telling them on the earlier show, man.
Yes.
When you get selected to that seat,
you're
there to do a job. And it ain't your opinion that you want to push.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, when you get selected, because you're not going to get there.
Because you got to represent the people.
Can you explain to Chris what's going on with you?
Okay, Chris, this is what happened. And this is a lawsuit that
she came in
Sharice
flashing paperwork party.
This is the lawsuit that says Sharice Williams, because she's Sharice. She's attorney Miss Sharice Lee Williams now, or Sharice Williams. But you know, she was Sharice Lee Williams for me for so long. So old habits are hard to break, and I'm working on myself. All due respect to her king, because he is an amazing gentleman, and I appreciate him for sharing her with us in the capacity that he does. But it says Sharice Williams is the plaintiff, and she's versus Davina Donahue in her official capacity as the city clerk for the city of Flint, and on and on. And this is a true copy. As you can see, it says true copy on there. And so that's another reason why I wasn't there, because I was in the think tank trying to figure out, you know, how we were going to do this, because I just kind of feel like our constitutional rights have been violated so much. And we need representation in the first ward, absolutely, but we also need representation in the court of law, because I think we are just literally being strong-armed and taken advantage of. So somebody has to look at it from that angle. Also, you know, I'm looking at this group and all that is went on, and people making comments about how you need to pay your bills and all this, but they taking trips on the taxpayers' dollars. They getting their neighbor's bridge card so they can get groceries off of. Now, if somebody's getting a bridge card, they're financially challenged and have food iniquities. And so if you're getting their bridge card, and then had the nerves to not pay them because you knew they were doing something illegal. So you're going to use your little juice to not only take a poor person's bridge card, but then you so low life, because I'm going to tell you this. When you buy somebody's bridge card, you illegal too. Yes, it's illegal for them to sell their bridge card, but it's illegal for you to buy their bridge card. So this person buying bridge cards from poor people and then reneging on a street deal, so you don't have no street credibility or no street loyalty or no city council loyalty. Because one thing about it, if you're doing something illegal like that and you're going to take food off somebody's table, at least, because I'm thinking, did this person need to pay a bill? Did they have to get a physical for their child to pay sports and they didn't have the money? This is their only way. Did they need to buy their kids uniform? Did they need gas to get to work? I don't know what they needed. Yes, that's wrong. But just because they wrong don't make you right, boo. So for you to be telling folks they need to pay their bills, well, if I was buying bridge cards and then don't buy them, just steal them. That's called stealing somebody's bridge card. If I was stealing bridge cards, getting free trips off the taxpayers, sitting on people's boards, getting kickbacks, taking money for my nonprofit off the ARPA funds that's supposed to go to the public, sitting up there getting money, just greasing up my palm off the taxpayers' back, then my water bill would be current too. I would have A1 credit. I mean, if you stealing, dang, why can't you pay your bills?
Oh, God.
Furthermore, I have the money to pay my water bill. I could have ran down there and paid my water bill. But I decided to get in the think tank and try to figure out, was this legal, and go across the street and see what can be done. Because we got a city clerk that refuses to swear the iron buzz person in, won't even call her back. And now she thinks she can just, because if this is a rule for you to decide to enforce it now, say something on the front end. Because I asked, was it any paperwork? When I went down there, the lady told me I could just write a note, a letter of interest, handwritten. So if that was a requirement, you should have gave me some paper stating all interested parties in running for the first ward appointment need to have all their water bills current, their taxes, blah, blah, blah. But in their efforts to dictate the democracy, they're gonna wait to the bottom of the ninth and throw that out there because they don't look at everybody's water bill when they did it. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna see what they say over here at the courthouse. Because no matter what, I can get in the race. Because whoever gets appointed still gotta run for the seat. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna see if they jerking the people around with these rules and regulations. Where we got a legal voice that will fight for us. I'm gonna get behind her and support her.
What's up, Miss Jackson?
And I'm not gonna tell you how heavy she and I go with uh, trying to support our community because that's a personal relationship between she and I that manifests over into our public service, and that's private. But we're doing all that, and so the people can get an honest shake because the rules should be the rules all the time. We should know where the boundaries are for the first and second ward. If you change them, that needs to be clear. It needs to be legal, and you need to have a map when you do it. So all this old crap to sideline democracy, that's the stuff I'm addressing because it's a violation of the Constitution. It's a violation of it's an attack on democracy. It's a strong arm illegalities, in my opinion, to sway a situation that should be controlled by the voters. So I'm gonna let the voters judge me. I'm gonna let the voters decide if they'll have my service. I'm gonna let the voters decide if they think that I am mature enough to speak for them and to stand for them and to fight for them. That's where I'm at with it. I'm gonna run and I'm gonna see what the court says about this. And before they open it up, I'll probably just go pay my water bill, just to pay my water bill so they can't hold that over my head. And then I just missed the deadline for the property taxes. So I'm going to go pay them too. Okay. So since I'm not going to have my birthday soiree, I can take some of my birthday soiree money, I guess, and do something responsible. Get current, I guess. Okay. We can help you get that seat, Carol. Thank you, Chris Caleb. I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need some votes. I'm gonna need some support. I'm gonna need a foot team out there in the streets. Hey,
here's my say. I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, Flint.
I ain't saying nothing the whole
City,
time.
USA neighbors. I don't know what that means because our water's still messed up.
It's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, sir.
I think, yeah, when you're an elected official, that you should be held at a higher standard. But if you in the city of Flint, you got these high water bills too. So 95% of the people in the city of Flint got a high water bill. I don't think that the fact that you can't afford to pay your water bill just because you want to be an elected official should be a requirement. Because we got the highest water bills in the country. I don't think that should be.
What is this? Look at the state.
You can't even drink the damn water. Why didn't they pay? Why didn't they pay everybody water bill with the ARPA funds? They still would have had for millions of still. Am I making sense, or am I just talking shit?
I'm listening to you. I was reading what she said about the balance between men and women. It takes two to mess that up. You're right. You're right, and you have to save somebody. Who you have to save yourself for somebody who is worthy and capable of leading you. Though you can't just turn leadership over to anybody. Go ahead, Mr. Clack.
But if you got to pay for the water bill is what, $69.
Yeah, that's too high.
As soon as it hit your on the first of the month, as soon as it hit your pipes, you paying $69.
Yeah, that water bill is high. Yes, we got some of the highest water rates in the country, from what I'm hearing.
You got to be crazy.
Her water bill, she said her mama water bill is $45 a month. And then this the thing,
yeah.
The water ain't even clean. We're still in a water crisis. All the pipes. This is what they said when we had true leadership, Karen Weaver. They said we would be in a water crisis until all the pipes were replaced. And they was on her. She lay, she did, she ain't do this, she's do this, she's sleeping with somebody, she's doing. And now we 2 terms in, and guess what? She was over 90% finished when she left, and we still.
He just got hit with another. Didn't the mayor just get hit with a violation because they didn't meet the requirements? They didn't meet the deadline. But he got to. But see, here's. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna keep my damn mouth shut. But all this election interference shit, stuff that's going on right now. It's this. We ain't even do. Can't even say what's going on with me.
Man, look. Well, you do it in your due time. But I
This
wouldn't.
is this whole thing, and then what Trevor just texted me. But you know what I'm
I
saying? What they
wouldn't
got
let him
going
off the
on?
hook. If he
That
was
with
bad enough to do that, I'd be bad enough to expose him. That's the problem with Flint. We the nice guys and the people that try to follow the rules and the law, we don't want to play dirty because you don't want to do dirty politics.
and
But
then we
yet you
got
got
these
these
dirty
convicts
out here
posing as politicians, breaking all kind of laws, rules. They ain't doing nothing but pushing unlawful
using their
propaganda.
influence and their power
Yeah,
to do
to do the
dirty work and
most
do
dirt,
people dirty
but can't do their
and
job.
can't do their job effectively, but they can mess you up because you speaking the truth about what they got going on. The illegals, the crazy stuff, the illegal, the corruption, all that stuff that's going on. Nobody can come in here and look at that. But these people down there got the audacity to try to throw lawsuits and try to throw people in jail and do all type of crazy shit because they don't want to get exposed.
And her mama drinking spring water in Alabama for $45 a month. But what are the
If you ain't gonna do your damn job, just I mean, like,
and when it went up, I missed it. I gotta catch it on the road back around. And
I'm just gonna keep my damn mouth shut.
Abuser, your personal financial difficulty should not matter. I agree with that, but hey, that's what it is. My water bill quarterly. Let me see. My water bill is
Okay.
billed quarterly, and it is the same.
All right, Trevor, I got you. Trevor just sent me
bill. See, everybody. So back to the topic. The bottom line is Flint is still in a water crisis. We have some of the most highest water rates. That's why my bill is so far behind because I don't want to pay for that poison. But it looks like I'm gonna have to if I want to have my voice heard in a democratic process. I got to pay for poison water where my mayor has been hit with whatever the penalty is for not following the judge's timeline to get this done. So while he's spending time doing all this dirt and pushing this propaganda, because somebody said one of the people that ran for the seat in the first ward, this is Street Network News, said that the mayor supposedly told one of the people that applied for the first ward appointment that the fix was in and it's already been decided who they wanted. Which, in my opinion, my personal opinion, that's my thought on it. They already voted outside the city council table who they getting because they know who they want to push their agenda with.
I got you, Terry.
So ain't nobody gonna be. I ain't got time. But anyway, go ahead. So anyway, get the water together. Instead of you around here harassing people, setting people up, destroying careers, can you please replace these last 11 houses so the whole
help
city,
everybody else
so the whole city won't be in a water crisis? Them last 11 or 13 houses, can you replace their pipes? All these people to help set up other folks, can you get them together and call somebody to know how to do some plumbing work and fix the pipes? While you got folks going in buildings and school buildings and things of that nature, can you get somebody to fix the pipes, please, sir? And can you drop my water bill until you get it fixed so I won't be around here paying for the caviar water when I'm really getting mud? Okay? I can't afford to keep buying bottled water and all these filters and paying these taxes and paying this water bill and getting set up to lose my job and all this old crap because you can't do your job and you don't want me to tell nobody.
Man, that's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. But that's exactly what's going on, and everybody. And the crazy part about it is I can't even speak on too much. But yes, that's exactly what happened. They be getting you fired from your job.
I'll say it. Go ahead, Mike.
They be getting you fired from your jobs. They be getting you thrown in jail. They be spreading lies about you. And the crazy part is,
I want to take your house for them water bills.
Yeah,
that's what killed
man.
me.
The crazy part is they put man, y'all.
So anyway,
Trevor said, my bad. I'm sorry. I was supposed to say what Trevor said. Trevor said that William Kim has added some things to their lawsuit, some real different, funny, fishy looking questions to their lawsuit, like what guns does he own, what gun organizations has he belonged to, and what type of training has he had.
To who?
Trevor.
I swear, I believe he got his license. I believe he got his law license out the Cracker Jack by. I ain't seen this man something else too. He can gave that bogus legal opinion. I believe, in my opinion, for the Iron Buzz person. Like I said, they know them for, and Mr. King. So now we're gonna have to pay an attorney out the Iron Buzz person's budget because we didn't get the Ethics and Accountability
I
Board
got you,
budget
Karen.
in. To my understanding, I'm hoping that I'm wrong, and if that is true, I'm definitely mad at Mr. King because we told Mr. King not to cancel that meeting so we could get our budget in because it was very important. We had all them think tank meetings to get a budget, and then he gonna cancel the meeting where we were supposed to go over the budget and then turn it in to the mayor so we can get money for the EAB board. I am sick of him pretending like he's slow. And then I heard he just signed a contract. The rest of the board, did we hear anything about that? I heard a contract has been signed. I mean, he just doing so. I mean,
What type of contract?
uh, for legal services, possibly. I don't know what he doing.
You know he be up here.
I don't know where he be. I don't care where.
When
he
me and
be.
Trevor got off the air, he pulled
He
in.
make me so sick sitting up acting like he working on behalf of the Ethics and Accountability Board and everything he touch end up botched up and working out for the other team. Who is sick of him is me. I'm tired of Clive Davis. I'm tired of Lil Kim. I'm tired of Jacket Up. I'm tired of Puffy. I'm tired of Biggie Bigger. I'm tired of them. I'm tired.
Exactly. What's that? Is that lumberjack?
What if you are poor
What
and
happened?
black and think you can
What's up?
make a difference? Well, you don't get the cool. You better put your money up and pay your water bill. Then they don't care nothing about
Clack
that.
ain't even said nothing.
Somebody said Mr. Joe is corrupt.
Clack ain't even said nothing.
With him. I don't know exactly
Yeah.
what it is, but I know
Clack
I
ain't said
I
nothing.
don't see the benefit in him being in that seat. Seems like he ain't doing nothing but running interference and messing everything up every time we try to take a step forward. I am sick of him.
Thank you, Christmas Leach.
I'm tired of him pretending like he doing so much hard work, and when he come back to book, I was talking to somebody, but
I just left out. Who you talking about?
Whatever. I'm talking about everybody who made me mad. Look at
I just
Carol,
left
who is the
out.
board member with Simba's ceremony and wait a minute, she did a ceremony on her clothes. Ooh, I don't know who you talking about, but ooh,
Man.
You know who he talking about.
ooh, Sean is terrible. He's standing
I'll
up.
tell you.
Ooh, yes he is.
Where
Yes, he
my water
He be standing there because we gonna do this and we ain't gonna do nothing. Quit lying, Mr. King. We ain't gonna do nothing but sit here and listen to you tell all them stories.
Oh my God.
And then when we come back to the next meeting, we gonna find out you fumbled the ball, something happened, you got some interference, literature to run across us, all this, but I ain't seen nothing. Nothing. Okay, so we did.
Why are they messing with us?
Man,
The whole city suffering.
leave Simba alone. With her
You wanna
vent,
know who that
they
is?
stupid. Let her.
I don't even know who they
vent.
talking about.
That's
You
right,
don't know
like
who
right.
she is now?
They talking about some the cheetah lady. I know they talking about Harlem Nights. That is
Okay.
crazy.
Y'all crazy,
You
man.
violating your 2A rights. I don't know what 2A rights I'm violating.
Second Amendment.
Oh. I didn't know what 2A even was. You got to spell it out for me. I'm slow some days, especially once I go into the light. Y'all got to bust it all the way down when I get into the light. Let the Lord
Look at
use
Winter.
me.
Look, hold on. Read Winter's question.
Where's what's that? I would love to hear if both of you are elected. What are your plans to move the city forward? Well,
Do everything different than what the hell they doing right now?
Nah. First of all, the first thing I would do is talk to the residents and see exactly what their top priorities was.
Exactly.
I know we have a housing issue going on. I live in the first ward. Yes, we still have so many tarps on the roofs. That's why I'm so upset about the ARPA funds, because I see how ARPA funds could have definitely impacted my ward, my community in a positive way. Michael Clack is still on the school board. I want to see what's going on with our education system. I'm not giving up on that.
We
I
still
had to
we
do
still
a deposition for a court case from when I was on the board of education, because I'm not for just giving out money because somebody's whining. So what? It's rough. It's rough out here.
man.
We've all been done wrong. We feel, but at the end of the day, I just don't see where the politics has benefited the residents. So that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm looking at
The way
I'm looking at what the residents need. I'm starting with home improvements in them ARPA funds, seeing where our money is. I'm appealing to Washington. I'm hoping that if I can get on city council, me and the rest of some of these city council people can get a bus or catch some flights and go to Washington and see what it is we can do against our local government to get the money back into the hands of the residents.
And you
That's
know what?
first.
Hey, how about look? If number two can reach out to Dr. Rashad Ritchie and get some stuff going on, why we can't do it?
Detroit is repairing
I mean,
2,000 homes. They already finished
I know.
500 with the same dollars. See, this is what I mean, Anthony. Seeing all these people who receive this money, I don't care if they gave it to you. If it was
I
up
hope
to
so,
me, we
Terry,
need a
'cause
real prosecutor first. Because if it was up to me, y'all would get that money up. You go upchuck it. Because I don't care if somebody who was in a power position broke the law on your behalf and you up at the church. Well, if you taking something from the people and you up at the church, then that makes you a thief up at the church.
Oh God.
That makes you I don't care because you go to church. When you steal from the people,
Oh God.
listen here. The rules are for
Look.
everybody. They for the church, they for the politicians, they for the city council, they're for the local politicians, they for everybody. The rules are there for a reason. And we can't always follow all the rules because circumstances is all not always foreseen. But this what is going on. This is not a unprecedented situation, and we have to do something different. This is flat out unlawful government behavior. Unlawful government. This is just flat out.
Man, everything that's going on right now
Corrupt.
is corrupt. Everything. Everything. So what would I do? If I was elected state representative, like the first thing, like the whole Genesee County court system need it is. I'm good. The whole Genesee County court system need to be overhauled or whatever. The whole
that's why they still
the whole
they know ain't nobody over there at the courthouse got the heart
the whole
to confront them. Go ahead, Michael.
I mean, the point, the whole fact that if some type of way you have an interaction with the law, and some type of way you have a warrant that is that is given on your behalf by the courts, they don't notify you in Flint. What's and that's like entrapment almost. Not entrapment, but it's like we're not going to tell you. We just gonna hope you get pulled over when and they just gonna, you know what I'm saying. So now they gonna impound your car. Yeah, it's likely that you might lose your job.
This is the problem. This is the problem when you got a government concentrating on setting the residents and the citizens up, putting them in the hole, taking food off their table, making it hard for them to survive, and steady grinning in your face, want you to vote for them and want you to kiss their tail. I have a problem with that. I have a problem. Now, regardless to what my personal feelings are, all jokes aside, no matter how I feel about people on a personal level, I'm not coming for your livelihood or to take your home because I'm mad at you. I'm so much bigger than that.
Chris.
I'm so much bigger than that. You so simple-minded and petty.
Exactly.
When you, first of all, how you always calling people out their name and running up on folks and want to whoop people, but need the police to walk you to your job.
But wait a minute, Carol.
And take you
wait a minute.
Your bad tail.
Wait a minute, though. No, that's not what happened. If you watch the tape, the lady didn't get up until the police came right there. It's not like no. That's how you can tell it was staged. They knew that was planned. She didn't. She acted like she was about to get up. She didn't get out of that seat until the police got there.
Yeah, that's right.
Number two, when she was sitting when her dentist got it, she did not get out of that seat until the police got up there.
That's right, Miss Melissa.
That was orchestrated. It was set up. The whole reason why she was sitting there. If the law can't see that, if the whole like, come on, man.
Well, this is the thing.
Like what? How
they working together, and they all need. See, this is what I mean. If the police don't know they breaking the law, then you don't need to be over the residents. If you don't know you're acting unlawful, I don't care if the mayor told you to do it. Donald Trump getting a lot of people locked up. So when the mayor gets you locked up, if that's what he comes to, then you're going to be crying to the city. I didn't know he told me to do it. My job was in.
Yeah, I told you.
You wanted to do it. You wanted to do it because you could be crying out saying, look, it's some unlawful stuff going on over here and I don't want to be a part of that. You could be trying to file your lawsuits to stand up for what's right. You're going to have to take some licks, baby. And if you can't take no licks, don't come to me like you ready for the righteous, because you ain't.
Because I'm getting my ass whooped right now.
You ain't. If you not, I'm going to look into the camera when I say this.
Me too.
If you, see, because anybody can be a victimizer. See, that ain't nothing. When you're doing people wrong and got the law on your side and victimizing people, tearing people down, toting your pistol, jumping on public officials and things of that nature, threatening them and circumventing the law, stealing from your community, stealing the tax dollars, betraying the federal government because he trusted you to take that money and do what they told you to do with it. See, when you can't follow basic directions, but you got everybody on your side, you ain't doing nothing. That ain't nothing. That's called being a bully. The world is full of them.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't nothing. I want you to know. I don't care if you think you winning. If that's how you roll, you nothing to me. You can put your mouth all across me all you want to. Your word don't mean nothing. You could never be better than me when you live like that. When you're not embarrassed to know that children have lost their lives and you turn your back on their crying mothers and you think that's hot. I don't care what kind of title you hold. You can't look. My father is a king, baby, and he is not your father if you live like that. Bada. That's what I got to say. Go ahead, Clack.
At the end of the day, Mr. Sir, the things that you are telling those people about me, they don't even believe you. It ain't true. They don't even believe what you're saying. You sound stupid.
Yes, Linda Chitlin. Chill.
This is the whole thing. All this stuff that's going on right now. All this energy could be spent into doing the right thing, and everybody could eat. Everybody could be coming up. Everybody could be coming up. But the way that the energy that's being spent doing what they doing to the people who they doing it to is the resources that's being spent. Man, look. Y'all don't even know. This whole thing is corrupt. It's crazy.
Yes, Jessica, the dirty politics. Yeah, you got politicians sitting at the table running on other politicians because you got the unlawful law there to whoop somebody on your behalf. Okay? Because my thing is this. And then half of y'all up there big as men, okay? Trying to run up on women, trying to whoop a man who mama done raised him not to fight women, even if they women is big like men. Some men's mothers raised them. So you gonna take that and abuse them and run up on them and sit next to them and try to torment them. Anytime you got a spirit like that, you rotten, you from the pits of hell. And I want to know who your pastor is. Stop going to church because it ain't helping you if that's what you do. Okay? You wasting your time. You going to go straight to hell with jets on your boot from church. That's the worst. Let me tell you something. I'd rather live in the street than to go to church and end up in hell. How stupid is you? Because when you standing over people.
Is you.
Is you. Because when you super stupid, you don't get nothing proper. When you that stupid, what we go using proper English on a bully for? An unlawful bully. We're a liar and a thief. Them Judases. Same ones that tried to. That's how Jesus got crucified, from these type of people. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. I like to see all of them recall and give me a whole new slate. Because if I show up, if God blesses me, if the people will have me, okay, I want to move the city forward, just like I want to move the school district forward. Just like me and Ms. Green wanted new schools and newly renovated schools. They had to get rid of us. And that's what they're doing to people that want something for you. Okay, I don't have a nonprofit. When I was at the school district, I was never over the money, able to touch the money. I'm not there for the money. That's why I talk to y'all about my job. I'm there for the public service so you can eat. Because when you get on, then you can help me with some of these ideas and you can patronize me and we can fuel our community economically. And then you won't have to kiss everybody's behind for a hookup and steal your brother's idea and hustle your sister and wait for your mama to die so you can finally eat. We can feed ourselves if we stick together and make our local government do what they're supposed to do. So if I make it to the city council, I'm on their tail. When something come through here for my community, my people, and that's the whole city, I'm gonna tell them their tails to everybody. I don't care if they don't like me. I don't care if you sick the police on me. Then I'm gonna be speaking out from wherever I'm at. I am going to fight for the people, whether I'm on city council, the school board, ethics and accountability board, at home watching my TV. I'm about the people. Okay. As a single person, I understand what it is to run a household. Okay. When you
You're
don't
right,
have
Terry.
nobody to depend on but you, I don't need nobody stealing from me. I don't care how fancy your title is. So I want to see us with a real judicial system, real policing, a real government, a real city council that works for the people.
A real mayor.
A real, yes, a real mayor, real state representation, a voice in Lansing that's fighting for me, that's trying to get some dollars in here for me, that's trying to make sure that entrepreneurs are taking opportunities that come from the federal government to grow their community that is set up for us on the federal level that don't get to us because we got these Judas thieves, money hungry,
That's deliberately keeping the money away from us.
Dog hungry, rotten, dogmatic, stank demons. Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all got all y'all ain't got. I could see a legion of demons on almost all of y'all. Y'all so rotten, and then you want to grade somebody. Grade yourself.
Do your job. Don't grade nothing. Just do your.
Just a little
bit.
Just an itty bitty. Can you follow the rules? Just an itty bitty little bit. Yeah, we done went all off. We didn't.
No, but I think it needs to be said, and everything that can
Lord,
be.
Somebody said a state rep that can read is what Flint needs. Ooh, Jesus. And what is they wearing their glasses? Do she be having her glasses on? Michael Clack wear his glasses, and he can read. What that?
Michael
Mickey,
Clack
can you
didn't
roll
say that.
back down? Somebody said something to me. I want to read it. Yeah, right here. Carol, you do what's best for you, and I know you truly your game, and I'm true to my game and for the community. Yes, I am. Anthony Echols. Yes, I am. Okay. And if I ain't gonna be out there for you, if I ain't gonna be on that city council fighting for you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got other places I can show up at. When I show up there, and when I'm sitting there, if you choose me, I want you to understand I'm there for you. I'm there for you. Because what I want for me, I ain't got to go through the city council for. Because I know I ain't getting nothing for my nonprofit. My hustle is totally somewhere else and it needs my attention. But before I can even get there, I got to survive this first. And I want you to survive this. I want us to come through this together. There's no reason why Flint shouldn't be coming up right now, other than the fact that we've elected Judases.
How is it that the two most powerful people in the city live in the same house and we can't get shit done for the city?
Nothing. Nada.
Have y'all ever thought about that?
I ain't even
like, how have
like
you ever
that,
thought
Clack?
about the two most powerful, influential people in the city live in the same house, sleep in the same bed, and ain't shit happen for the city? Power moves could be made at breakfast.
Yes.
Deals could be done at dinner.
LMBIJ.
Talk about a backroom deal though. Like what could be done out of all the stuff that could be possible? How much could be done like that with the two most powerful people in Genesee County living in the same house?
This is what I'm telling you. What? I mean, and this is my thing. And then y'all got the nerves to ask us for our vote again.
And then slander everybody else to think they could do a better job, that know they could do a better job than you. And set them up.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to say it again. Fred Flintstone and Bernie Rubble and Fred and Betty and Wilma and them could represent us better. I'm telling y'all, Lord have mercy on everything that's righteous. This here now, what's going on? I mean, y'all know Mayor Neely is running both of them seats in the ground. Lord have mercy. At Clack, do you one better? Two most powerful black folks in mostly black city, and nothing's getting done. Yes, worse than what does get done is, and what does get done
is harmful.
Yep, Miss Jeff, and it is. It's like these folks don't use their energy for nothing but beating the residents and the citizens out of opportunity.
That's
It's like
exactly
they
what it
think it's
is.
their job to pimp the community.
And then when
They
you try to
pimping
speak
the
up,
voters out
and then when you try to speak up, they try to make you out to be
and try to silence you.
yeah.
And
But you become a radical. You become you become a racist or a sexist. Or you become, you know, you become those type of those buzzwords to make you, and then they try to make you out to be somebody that you're not. If you know what I mean, like
they told me down on that school board, and a lot of people didn't know at the time the sitting superintendent and Shell Nilly are supposedly related. So I'm thinking, the city and the school district just as nosediving. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. I'm just gonna tell you.
Then my man got the nerve to have the people, the city in our property, minding our business. When you
tell it. If you gonna tell it now, because we can. Now, is you telling it or ain't you telling it? We got 9 minutes.
What you want me to say? I didn't already say it.
I can. No, but this is my thing with you, Mike.
I'm gonna stop at a certain point. I can tell what I can tell, but I'm gonna stop at a certain point.
Whatever you gonna tell, line it up with something they can kind of understand. You ain't got to give it all to them.
Okay.
But, if you're gonna say, you want me to say a little something?
No,
I'll say it. I'm like, I'll say something.
No, I can't say everything, but I can say, you know what I mean.
Say what you gonna say.
So Monday of this week, I saw the city had the city building inspector at one of our high schools. The city building inspector has been there every day this week, and he said that he's been to every one of our schools, every one of our properties, and he was directed to do so by the mayor's office. Now, what's legal is that they can be on the premises. It's not illegal for the city to be on the premises. That's not illegal. But what makes it illegal is that they cannot enter the building. They can't go into the building without permission. So when I went over there on Wednesday, I had Trevor with me, and Trevor was a witness to the inspector exiting the building. I recorded a conversation between myself and the inspector, and he said that the mayor told him to come down there.
Now you see that?
And then this is the reason how I know that he did it was because he asked me in return, well, does the school board have a plan with these buildings? Now, why would the inspector ask me that if he hadn't had a conversation with somebody who sent him to do what he did? Like none of this stuff is making any sense.
That's right now. I mean,
and now the mayor's the city is trying to force us to put fences around all our properties.
Clack, don't play no recording. He ain't ready for that. We already pushing him harder than he want to be.
No, just know that I have the recording. I don't know if it's legal. I mean, it's legal. It's not illegal for me to have recorded it, but I don't know if it's illegal for me to play it. So it might not even be. It might not even be anything to it. But I know.
Right. Ask for legal direction if you feel like that. But it's your recording, and what was being done was illegal. So I don't know how they gonna pull a legal card to cover their illegalities. But
I should have videoed it. But I didn't. I wasn't thinking. I'm thinking.
So did you say what happened?
What you mean?
That you seen somebody in the building?
Yeah, I got out my Jeep when he was walking out the building so I could go get the conversation.
Okay, so let me say this. But stuff is always coming up stolen off the schools. The schools is always being set on fire. Every time we used to talk about doing something positive, a school catch on fire. Somebody vandalized something. The district cars, stuff getting stolen off of them. And then he rolls up and catch a city inspector in a school. They ain't notified nobody that they was entering. But what you up there stealing, Mr. City Inspector? What you up there for?
Now look. Now here's the killer. Northern been on fire 4-5 times this year. If Northern catch on fire, guess what the first thing I'm doing? Why you inside the building, Mr. Inspector, sir?
Setting the fire.
Why you inside the building, Mr. Inspector, sir?
Stealing whatever y'all got left. I could be scrapping some of this. Y'all ain't using it no way. Allegedly, it's probably what he said.
I'm not saying that that's what's happened or what's going to happen. I'm just saying.
Let me say this. The city don't help the public school district
do nothing.
Buildings. So why is a city inspector in a school? Okay. And I'm gonna say this: it's a piece of technology that all these schools is running off of. That used to belong to the Flint Community School District. It's over there at GISD. This is like $100,000 unit or something like that. It's very expensive because it can handle all the technology overload. Now I wanted to take it over to Northwestern, but our so-called legal people said it had to go out to GISD. I think that was a lie. Bottom line, all of our things of value, they're ciphering off and leaving us in ruins and acting like it's because we're misappropriating it. No, you a lie. You
No,
lying, cheating, and stealing.
y'all are misappropriating
Yeah,
it.
and you lying, cheating, and stealing, and you putting these moles in the district that won't do the work. And if they do the work, you got more money than us, and you get in their ear, and they start dreaming about what that sellout check could look like. And next thing you know, we got a superintendent sleep at the wheel or an attorney.
You can't say Uncle Joe ain't done nothing for us. But who
Joe done it
you
all.
can't say
Your
that. What happened was your local politicians done stuck you
Uncle
up. That's
Joe
what happened.
Gave your school
That's what happened.
100 million. He gave your city hundreds of almost 100, 50, 60, 70, 80 million. And
that's what happened.
Your school district ain't benefited and your community haven't either.
That's
Joe
what happened.
Biden done you better than any president ever have.
And you know what?
Local politicians have pimped.
And you know what? If I was them, I would probably be looking at us crazy too. They're probably gonna mess around and say, "Well, we done gave y'all damn near $1 billion.
Y'all ain't fixed one school because
we done gave y'all damn near $1 billion. What y'all done with it?
And y'all still got tarps all over the city. Y'all basements still leaking. Y'all sidewalks are still tore up.
Oh yeah, I got the name. I repeated his name. So yeah, I do have his name. Mr. Mackey was in our property.
Yep, that's what they doing coming in with that takeover. Because Mr. By Joyce Ellis McNeil told me when she first got on the board, Sheldon Nilly told her the Flint Community School District was through. Now, how he know that? He ain't on the board. You know how he know that? Because he plotting against the public school district in the city that he represent. He plotting against the school district. Because why would you even be running your mouth repeating that? If I was the mayor of a city, I'd never repeat that to a board member. And if I did, I'd be with them trying to figure out how we can U-turn.
He's the driving factor.
Yes,
the driving factor.
Every time he get elected to something, he run in the ground. I don't know how he get the vote.
Look here. What I can say is they trying to crash the district and blame it on me.
Memphis gave their school over to the county, and that's what they want to do. Get a school.
They trying to crash the district and make it be my fault. That's what the plan is, to make it be Clack fault. So Clack can't run for no other office.
That's what they like to do.
That's what
when I was on the school board, Carol McIntosh doing this. Carol McIntosh was babysitting that bag. She was it might rain, but it ain't gonna rain on my watch. You gonna do your job. If it rain on you, you gonna do what you're supposed to do, and it's gonna rain with your paycheck. Let that rain on you. How about do your job?
We got prominent people in the city going down to the state level, telling the state that Flint schools needs to be annexed.
Yeah, because they want to get their hands on it.
We got people in the community. Them people
been waiting.
Them people
hands on your district. I've been telling you since I got on the school board. You got all these little power players, these little politicians who families work in these little different situations, and all of them making sure they grease their palm and bless themselves at the expense of your children's education system. And they run around here with these fancy titles and they talk like this. Hi, how you doing? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they talk like this. How are you? Yes. Oh, that is wonderful.
They wear a gang of crosses on their clothes.
Yep. And they wear blazers and pumps and very fine threads. Okay. And they pimp you out, grin in your face and tell you, yeah, we're going to do something for your community. We gave something to the church. You ain't got to give mine to the church. You got my address. You send me all that mess in the mail. You can put my money in my hand and stop mailing me that crap. I don't care because you know my birthday. You'll never get my support. Stop saying that. And is you using the city money for that crap?
Oh, no, not what's on the agenda. I'm sorry. Not try to do. Is in the process of doing.
Yeah.
Is right now currently in the process of doing. It ain't no tried. This has been going on. How if somebody done been at every single part of local government, city council, state representative, now you're the leader of the people, and ain't nothing positive happened. How can you sit up in here and be positive?
Oh, look at this portfolio. I bet them pockets fat. I bet Pimp Juice to make sure that's what he can do. Make sure himself get paid.
Not only that,
I heard the wife and the kids got good jobs.
You in the house with the state representative. How can y'all not How can the city
think
not be
about
moving forward?
They on the phone like,
Even if you,
Councilwoman, we finna
even
shoot
if,
that money to your 50. We finna shoot that money to your nonprofit.
I'm
We gonna
finna,
leave
they
a little bit
finna,
of
I'm
juice
finna
back.
get arrested when I
All
leave
right.
here.
You
But
probably, I'm gonna get
I'm
whooped too.
gonna get arrested when I
Y'all,
leave here. I'm gonna
if
tell you.
y'all see me
Look
in the
here.
paper with a number, y'all need to talk too much on this podcast. But anyway, the thievery.
I advise y'all to go straight home. Right now, please. Go past go and go home.
Go straight home.
Go home.
We gotta switch vehicle. And we're gonna have to go
They,
to jail.
the problem with these people is they use their power and influence to do the devil's work. You cannot continue to weaponize the police and stick the police and mess up people's livelihood. You cannot do that to the people. You cannot do that to the people. It's only gonna last so long.
Somebody mad because you tried to get debt relief. Well, I'm ashamed of voting for whoever at the state level voted to look over Flint Community School receiving debt relief. Why?
That's what they did.
Don't act shy. For surprise. Okay.
But go look on the current state representative's bio. It says
why you so
help funding with the local school district. Go see what it says. Carol, how many times did they reach out to you while you was on the board?
Zilch, zero. The only person ever talked to me was Miss Pam Pugh from the state school.
The state school board.
She was trying to help me, and then the Michigan on the
Dr. Rice,
the treasury, Michigan State treasurer, the black.
Oh, okay. Miss it's not Thomas.
I can't remember.
Is it
Miss
Thomas? Is it
I can't remember her name, but anyway, it's a black lady that sits up there that helps with those type of things. She came to the Flint Community Schools because I reached out to that guy. I told you, Kenneth Cole, who was an alpha, who was trying to assist us in getting a new school over there at Whittier and Central. He knew the whole recipe, so he was hooking me up with her. But of course, Joyce Ellis McNeil and Laura McIntyre, you can see that on YouTube. Their heads was swiveling like I was trying to steal something. Now I'm trying to get money in new schools, and they pay and Joyce Ellis McNeil, did you know about this? Yeah, it's my job to try to get relief to the school. Yeah, I knew about it. When I signed up and took the oath, I knew about it. I knew I was going to do all I can to try to turn this thing around. So what you mean yeah, that's what I'm here for. I ain't finna report that to nobody. I ain't got to report that every day because I'm telling you now, if I get to see and I find out who I can make a phone call to and work with to get some money for the students, the residents, the seniors. I talked to a lady that was a veteran. The veterans, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get down for my crown, for my people. I mean, I thought that was the name of the game for public service. But anyway, Michael Clack, is there anything you'd like to conclude with before we wrap this thing up?
Just know that if the Lord blesses me to get out this situation, this little situation, and the Lord blesses me to receive, to sit in the seat in Lansing, just know y'all going to have a good representative that's going to work for y'all. Yeah, I don't really. I'm not. Y'all know me. I'm not really a man of a whole lot of words. I don't really speak a whole lot. I listen a lot, but when I do make a vote and when I do speak, it matters and it comes from the heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's honest. And I'm not gonna sell nobody out. Right. I get all my. I grew up right over here. I live here. You know what I'm saying? I can't sell my people out.
You can't even say you live here no more though, because some of these people came from Flint and they the biggest sellout. So we can't even though you still love your community, we just got to start saying we love our community and we ain't gonna sell our community because they right here in the community, came from this community and will heist the whole bag and leave us. They
done heisted the whole bag. Man. That's what they done did.
Yeah, so Michael Clack, I do believe you would do a great job. You know, I can't. But anyway, I think that it'll be better than what it's been for us. And then I am elected to that first ward seat. I promise you that if I use any first ward city council person juice, it will be to advance my community. I will work diligently to be there for the first ward, to try and see what we can do about these ARPA funds. I will be trying to speak to higher authorities to see if it's any of those dollars for you. I'm going to look into our housing situations. I'm going to learn my way around. I'm going to learn my way around the city.
Oh yeah, I got some
how to make things better. I'm going to work on that blight situation, which Miss Harletta is over blight. So I'm sure I'll be able to get with her and get some things done because she definitely is an advocate for our city. So I'm going to just do, I know what I like to live nice. And it's the same thing other people like to functioning house, someplace warm and comfortable that they know is theirs, transportation, food on the table. We got to take care of the basics before we can dream.
I'm gonna say this real quick. When Mayor Neely was state rep, he gave Mayor Weaver hell. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
The same hell that he gave her for trying to do the right thing. If I'm elected to that seat, I'm gonna give him that same hell for doing the wrong thing. And I'm gonna say that looking right at y'all.
I done read your charter a few times, but it's hard to remember it all. But yes, I'll read it again. I don't have a problem with that. Yes, sir.
I'm
we
through.
out.
Peace, family.